and something about court fees. But they said they seen him down in Miami and ended up proposing to his girlfriend. So,
Going
from my understanding,
I don't have nothing to say. I don't want to even be biased. Y'all gonna say I'm biased, so I'm just gonna sit this one out.
I appreciate that.
Me too, because I was going to be the one to say it.
Shut up, Bird. So I definitely appreciate that. So the whole point that I'm making is I've heard for years now that Jeanty always have been a scammer. It's to the point where they said there's a time frame. They said that between the 1st and the 15th, when rent due, when social security checks is being passed out and stuff like that, that's when the sob stories come. That's when the crash out comes. Like, I was definitely told that there is a pattern of different things that Jeanty has attempted to do to garnish wages. So, with knowing all of that, if those rumors are true, Blaze posed a good question. Why is Javon and Brad speaking up now? Matter of fact, let me ask y'all. So, is it true that Jeanty was making up stories to crowdfund?
Y'all know she didn't mean no damn garnished wages.
Was he making up stories? Was he pretending to cash out to get sympathy coins? To get some type of financial assistance? Smiley face, yes. Sad face, no. So for those that was around, again, I wasn't around for the shit.
I'll make a comment while you're doing the poll.
Absolutely.
So now that we're in 2025, if you're going to crowdfund for a family in need or whatever, why don't you just ask the family for their Cash App or their Zelle or their PayPal and put it up there? So then you don't have to worry about any of this. Quit using your own Cash App to raise money for other people. It doesn't make sense.
I'm with you on that, Miss Butter, because whoever volunteers to pay taxes for other people's money.
That you ain't going to mess up my Cash App raising money for you.
Okay, so hold on. We have Lily here. Are you here to get some?
Bella, that's not the story at all. I actually shared the clip with you, right? I don't want to speak on it because I don't want to catch a stray from Jeanty, right? I wouldn't even suggest y'all question anything, right? Just play the clip and that's all because y'all know how Jeanty is, though. Y'all know how Jeanty is.
Talk about how Jeanty feel, girl.
Okay. You say that now. You say that now. All right. You say that now.
Y'all better be afraid of somebody.
Okay, so hold on,
you say that now. You wasn't saying that when Blaze got beat up by Arby's. You wasn't there protecting Blaze.
Lily, here's my question.
I'm not afraid of no fucking Arby's or no fucking Jeanty.
I have a question.
The fuck?
Believe that.
I have a question.
Now y'all want to be bad and bold. Y'all wasn't here when Blaze was getting beat the fuck up.
Lily, they might scare you.
Okay, so Lily, I have a question.
You say when Blaze was getting beat up, did I hear that correctly?
I have respect for him. The fuck?
Can anyone?
Okay, but they might scare you.
You may not. Blaze may not, but that's why Blaze got put to sleep. That's why Blaze got put to sleep.
Ain't gonna act like I'm
imagine that.
Does anyone hear me talking?
Come on now.
Go ahead, Bella. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I'm trying to warn y'all.
Can anyone hear me talking?
Fuck Patrick.
Okay. Respectfully, I only had the question. So, Lily, I take it you're coming up here in defense of Jeanty?
No, I'm not defending nobody, but I'm saying please don't ask any questions until you listen to this clip because you're going to make an assumption that you may not be able to retract from. So please listen to the clips first and then ask questions. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have to share the clips to you, Blaze, because again, I can't play them. I'm going to stay on mute, but I'm about to drop so I can send you the clips.
Thank you, Lily. Thank you so much, Lily.
And I will say this, Patrick is nobody to fear on this app. Okay? Nobody. Him or RB. They both clowns.
Just 1 second, Blaze, if you don't mind. Thank you. Because just slow down a little bit, okay? Before they pull back up, okay?
Won't be pulling back out.
Well, they did a few times before, so I think they could do it again.
Well, let them. See where it get him. Him screaming
Home
for Tyreek.
in the bed, rubbing their feet together.
Just going to get him screaming for Tyreek again.
Did you ever release those videos from the Ring doorbell?
They're on my page.
You play those?
You can go to my page and go, which we're not on that.
Only thing we'll see on your page is my face.
Well, you're going to have to scroll down. That's all.
Hey, y'all, I'm being messy, okay? Arby's is officially in the chat dropping gorillas and green hearts. Arby's, this is the case for your cousin. If you don't mind, there's actually a box above my head. Would you mind getting that box right up there?
We ain't letting that motherfucker up in that box. Come on now.
Okay, well, there's another box down there at the bottom. There's 2 more boxes down there. Arby's, could you come grab one of them?
Okay.
He speaks for his cousins?
No, he can speak for himself because they was dogging Arby's in the process as well.
Oh, okay.
So who was dogging who in the process?
So Ari Nicole was dogging Arby's, and well, I can't say too much, but Ari Nicole, somebody with the name that starts with a P. Who else was in the panel? Javon. I'm trying to go for my photographic memory. And just a whole bunch of debate talk people that I don't know the names of.
Okay. So Arby's is also involved, is what you're saying.
Please welcome to the courtroom.
What's being said, man? Because I'm back home too. I just touched down last night. So
no, we're not going to do this again.
Anybody got a problem? I'm home.
No, Arby's, no.
Okay, so let me answer the question. So Arby's, they saying that you was also involved with this situation that just happened with Jeanty, where they saying that he was scamming and he used someone's unalive.
I'm not involved in that. The whole situation was a mutual of everybody's passed away, and I guess Cuz got permission from family or somebody that was close to him to post a GoFundMe that they have for chaos. And in the process of my cousin putting the GoFundMe in the background or whatever, he accidentally had his Cash App up. So the other side was trying to make it seem like, oh, you got your Cash App up. You're not really his friend. You're trying to money grab and this and that. But it really wasn't even that. So it was like, what the fuck? So they turned this whole thing into a Jeanty thing. If this was your friend, right, and your friend passed away, y'all should be mourning your friend. Nothing else outside of that should even matter. Nothing. If anybody close to y'all passed away, is y'all talking about anything else?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
So my point exactly. So he had his Cash App up because he was on live the whole time. So he forgot to take it down because they saying he fell asleep on a live. So it was accidentally up because he wasn't paying attention. And even if it was up, can you not do both things at the same time? Support 2 people? So that's even irrelevant at that point in time. So it don't even fucking matter. So I don't even really care about them talking about me because I go anywhere I want. I do anything I want. Ain't nobody stopping me from doing shit. Because I heard a buddy up here talking slick. Bro, I'm home. I just touched down. I landed in Philly last night. Wrong with all that. Like, come on, bro. Like, you don't want them problems. Stop. Frankie, stop.
So hold on. So real quick. So Arby's, to give context, You wasn't mentioned unwarranted. Bray brought you up being funny, and Blaze
Oh,
responded.
you will definitely not try to throw me under the motherfucking bus, Bella, because you was a damn lie. I gave a full recap. Ain't nobody say nothing about Arby's, motherfucking Blaze. Don't do that, Bella.
I said
Hell,
it was
ain't my
legally.
motherfucking fault that motherfucking Blaze was motherfucking knocked into Timbuktu. Don't get me being messy.
No,
Okay,
that
so
was
I
legally.
get that y'all want to crack jokes, but
So don't play. So don't play. Don't play.
So
Well,
I
listen,
get.
I ain't come up here for like I said. If anybody got a
It
problem with
wasn't
me,
even about you or
no,
Blaze. So
no, I get it, but that's what I'm saying. Because I was in here the whole time. I just was on a different page. I was on my other page, but I was in here. I heard everything. So, like I said, I'm home. Hi, I'm home. So, if anybody got a problem, I'm not hard to be found at all. I'm still in the same spot when I come back home every time. But like I said, it's not even off that. If you want a problem, my inbox is open. I don't block nobody. I
I
don't
do
do none
want
of
to
that.
correct that. So Bray, I do apologize. He did give the recap, but Lily actually mentioned you.
Bro, you trying to throw me.
So again, but you see how I can correct myself. I'm not about to go on a rant.
Accountability.
I'm not
That's
about to
my
do all
baby.
this. Oh, every time I turn around, y'all jumping on me. No, I was wrong. I'm correcting myself in a moment. I was wrong. My apologies to you, Bray.
And I'm back. What was said now?
Hey, baby, I forgive you.
Blaze, hold on. I'm talking.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm being clear on what's going on because that's the problem. It's a misunderstanding, and then people just start shit, run with it. I misspoke. I thought that it was Braid that mentioned your name first, but it was actually Lily who brought you up. She referenced you. And then Blaze, he did respond. But you said you was in here, so you already knew that. But still, Braid, I apologize to you.
It's okay. I love you too. Go ahead, y'all.
What's my point? If you was in here and you already heard, you would have came up there with that type
No,
of energy.
I asked those questions to see who going to lie and who going to cap. That's why I asked those questions. Because I've done it plenty of times. I'll be in here and
So
I'll be
let me
like, hey,
clarify why I
I was
brought
in here the whole
up
time and
Arby.
niggas will start lying. Oh,
Arby, let me say why I brought. Hold on, because y'all bringing up my name. The reason why I brought you up, Arby's, is because I told them to play the clip before they start making assumptions, right? Before they start making assumptions and questioning Jeanty. Frankie then said something about it, and I said, well, where the fuck were you when Blaze was getting beat up by Arby's? Frankie was nowhere to be found. You said, Frankie, you specifically said, ain't nobody scared of Jeanty. You said, ain't nobody scared of Jeanty. That's what you said.
That's exactly what
well, listen, Lily,
You
I
said
ain't
that,
got
and
no
I said,
problem
well,
with you.
where were you when
Listen,
Blaze was getting beat the fuck up?
I ain't got no problem with nobody up here. But like I said, if y'all gonna talk tough, bro, I give y'all my address every time, and I'm back home. So it's like, what y'all trying to do? Because I'm not looking for y'all. Y'all seem the one that had a problem with me.
No need for none of that. So
Oh, okay.
I promise you, it's
Go
literally
Birds.
Bird game, respectfully.
215 energy.
So yeah, no, like it wasn't necessary. Again, I'm not condoning any of that because who's to say the next time there's a situation that both parties is going home? I'm not condoning
Also
that.
facts.
Not that it's not
Going home every time. Every time.
Why do
Definitely.
So, you guys.
So why do anybody want to be in position to find out? It's not necessary. Not over no words on TikTok. So respectfully, if y'all can stop referencing the fight, it came, it went. We're moved on. We're in 2025. Ain't that the shit y'all get mad about? Ain't that the points that y'all try to make? Why do we keep referencing stuff that happened years ago, months ago? So let's leave it where it's at. It happened. We moved on. Arby's, I apologize your name was mentioned because reality, you don't have nothing to do with the case of Jeanty. One had nothing to do with the other. So my apologies to you because this is my platform.
No, it's no need to apologize. Like I said, I get it, but I don't got a problem with nobody. But I heard people talking tough, and that's fine. But like I said, I'm home, and I'll be home for 2 weeks. So if y'all got a problem, make something shake. But other than that, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be here. Honey, I'm home.
Well, you ain't gotta worry about
And
it.
can I clarify something too? For the people who talking about I'm being messy, well, step in the motherfucking ring with me then, bitch. The fuck? This is messy talk. And I wasn't being messy. I was just telling Bella to play the clip before she makes any assumptions. And Frankie jumped in saying ain't nobody scared of Jeanty. The fuck? So if you have a problem, say something because half of y'all bitches follow me. Unfollow me. The
Let me
fuck?
explain why I jumped in and said that, because you came up here with like you were warning us not to say anything or not to do anything, but I'm just saying that hey, everybody gets talked about, Lily. Nobody's afraid of them. Like everybody gets talked about. Period. You
Yeah,
get
I'm just
talked
saying
about.
play
I
the
get
clip,
talked
that's all.
about. Everybody
Yeah.
gets talked about.
No, I
So it is
understand that.
what
I'm
it
just
is.
saying play the clip before you make any assumptions.
I
That's all
get
I
what
was
you're
saying.
Good
saying.
job. Okay, good job, y'all.
Right.
Y'all are both agreeing. That is so good, and I'm glad y'all are talking calmly now. So maybe the clip or
Shut the fuck
something
up,
like that.
BK, because I'm going to talk to you on the back end because I think you playing in my face.
Okay,
fuck?
Lily. So I guess you might be on one or something. I'm not too sure, but I would hate to scream at you today. So
Yeah,
let's just
you about
play
to
the
get
clip.
yelled at. Yeah, you is.
Okay, just
You
call me.
is.
Just call me, okay? I can't take another one of y'all yelling at me. Me and Rizzy that broke up. I can't lose you too, Lily. I'll be down 2 in 2 days. I can't do it. Okay? Bella, did you have that clip?
So I did send it to
Sure
Blake.
do.
Blake, did you check the
Yeah, I got it. The Javon story. Is that the one we looking at?
one that I directly sent to you? Did you see
Yeah,
that?
that page has me blocked, so
Oh shit.
I got it though. I pulled it up. Give me a
Well,
second.
if you're able to pull it up, just press play so we can figure out what the fuck going on.
Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry.
That was the most on edge all day that Wednesday. All day. Because Ari and Bratz had let me know that the plan was going into place. On the phone, mind you, how I'm talking to y'all right now, I had to talk in my house so that nobody could hear what I was saying and who I was talking to. All right? So Wednesday came. All day, I was anxious. I was nervous. I didn't know. I wanted the plan to go smoothly without a hitch. They did too. They had gotten no sleep. They were up for hours. They had got no sleep. Why? Because they were so worried about what had happened. They got in contact with NYPD. They even got in contact with DV services to come to my house. NYPD lied to them and said that they needed a code to get into my apartment. For certain areas in New York City, you don't need a code to get into an apartment building. All you have to do is ring the doorbell. Okay? So, all day Wednesday, 2 weeks ago, over 2 weeks ago.
Blaze, I'm gonna mute you because they are in the audience saying that that's not the clip. So I'm not gonna let it continue out any further. They're saying that's not the clip, so it must be something else. I don't know what. I don't know.
Bella, see if you got a message from Lala. Lala sent you the clip of them talking about Arby's and Jeanty. If you got that, somebody sent that directly to your DMs. Her name is Lala. To the person from DebateTok that said, and I'm gonna try to say this respectfully as I can. Your name is 3 A's, AAA. BBB, CCC, DDD. It says, y'all, this is not your story to be talking about, please. I will say this, yeah, out of respect for everybody, once it does hit the mainstream and the airways, whoever picks it up is going to pick it up. I would suggest that if you don't want other people to speak about it, whether it be Messy Talk, Debate Talk, or Christian Talk, I would definitely say don't speak about it on live, because once it does hit our desk, we will pick it up and run with it. Do you understand me? So I will say that as respectfully as I can. It's definitely in the public, you guys. So it is our story, okay? Thank you, though. We're not Debate Talk. We don't respect boundaries over here. This is Messy Talk. We get real physical. You understand me?
Bella, you want to send it to my Instagram? I'll drop down on my.
So whoever is sending it, don't send me nothing. I can't play it clearly. The shares ain't going. Send it to Frankie or Blaze. Don't send me shit because again, my backup page is in the box. The back and forth trying to keep up with whatever. No, I'm not doing all that. Send it to Frankie or send it to Blaze. It's just that simple.
And I'll play it, guys. Just go ahead and send it to me.
Send it to Frankie or Blaze, y'all. You know? Y'all are in here. We're getting these clips together, you guys. There is 2.7 thousand blessed human beings in the building. Please, if you guys don't mind to support the live, whether it be monetarily or free, you could tap the screen, send some gifts to Beller, and just click the follow button. And welcome to the show. She's very consistent every Sunday morning, 8 o'clock until noon. We got about 10 minutes left, unless she does overtime, y'all. If you don't already follow Bella, take 1 second out of your day to click the follow button. Big shout out to everybody in here supporting the live. We appreciate you guys so much.
Yes, we are getting ready to go into overtime so we can finish up this case. and then move on. So the people chose the case for the day. They wanted to hear the case with Jeanty and DebateTok. Let's just call it as Jeanty versus DebateTok. That's the docket.
They are noticing Bella's body language and stuff. My friend Sam said she seems annoyed. I will say this. I know that Bella did not like Arby's getting up here threatening her Blazy boo. So I know on Bella's watch, it's not going to go down like that. Bella might not have been around back then, but here, it's not going to go down the same way. Do you understand me? She's not going for it. So I know that's got her spirit a little disturbed. That's it, y'all. But we're fixing it. Arby's is gone. She'll be back right. I'll make her giggle in a minute.
You get on my damn nerves.
Sorry, Frankie. I'm so sorry.
Pay him no mind, okay? But if you're not already following, go ahead and hit that follow button, respectfully. And again, thank y'all for, bopping the screen. We're going to have to think of another word.
Thank you, Lily, for the corn. I appreciate you.
Okay, let me drop down and then accept it so I can get the clip, okay?
All right.
So there's a couple of people down there saying that I'm too much. I would be willing to argue that maybe you're not enough, okay? Thank you.
All right. So I guess until we hear the clip, Lily is on the stance of we don't know what all was said pertaining to the situation. Let's make sure we are not misspeaking. Okay, so Tony, I see that you keep requesting up here. Do you have any involvement in what's going on? Keep requesting, Tony? Okay, so yeah, I don't know if you're tapping the screen and you're tapping the box. How she sent the wrong clip. I ain't gonna lie, I don't know, because she was very adamant that I needed to play the clip. I shared the clip that needed to be played, and everyone in the audience said that's not it. So, Lily, if you could share the accurate clip that they are referring to either Frankie or Blaze, it would be highly appreciated. So you said that's not the clip. Blaze, can you unmute your mic? She's saying the clip that you played is not the clip that I sent you.
So I will be willing to bet that Blaze probably definitely did a little switcheroo. Of course, he's not going to play the right clip when it comes to Jeanty.
I told y'all, the reason that I can't play the one that Bella sent me.
So what would make you just go find a random clip and play it? You should have asked the blogger to unblock you.
It's the only one I see that says
you're not just about to pick no clip that you choose. And I'm not no damn streamer, so I'm not checking no Instagram. Bro, I told y'all he did the switcheroo.
Calm down. I said the page had me blocked, so I went to the page from another page. And that's the only one I see up there that has anything to do with Patrick. It was the very last one.
You knew that wasn't the right motherfucking clip. Why you play like that, nigga? Go ahead, find the right damn clip.
And that's exactly what they're talking about, is that GoFundMe that he had in the person.
Yeah, I told that nigga to calm up. He gonna tell me calm down, ho, calm up.
What?
You heard me.
That don't make no damn sense.
The shit I say don't.
Y'all is crazy.
You better get him.
Receive one from Lily. I'm gonna go ahead and play that one, okay?
Begged you. Begged you. No. I had the level of maturity that I needed to have in that moment to make sure my brother got to safety. I didn't fuck with you then. I don't fuck with you now. I had the level of maturity that I needed to have to make sure my brother got to safety. Oh, and then after you were added to the phone call, after Ari kept telling us to stop involving you, once Javon did get the safety, you were added to another phone call where you audibly heard us going back and forth about the fact that you were even added to that phone call. So why in the fuck are you acting like anybody begged you to do anything when once again, you and Ebony were the oldest people on the phone call in regards to Javon's situation? Y'all provided no solutions and no help. The bare minimum was done by the both of you. And I'm so sorry that Eb has to catch strays. But if we're going to lay it on the table, let's lay it on the table. You want to bring up Javon DV situation, then we can finally talk about why everybody fell out with Eb. Because the motivation for what was going on with Javon was just not there. You know, the person that she calls her nephew? Who begged you for a fuck thing? I'm still trying to figure out how do I beg somebody who joined a phone call and said they had negative $33 on their account. How do I do that? How do you beg somebody who have negative $33 on their account? I don't know about that. Don't go on live saying shit about me that's not true. Because I'm going to come clear that shit up. I'm not in the mood. And I've been taking the high road with a lot of motherfuckers for a very long time on this app. People that I used to be cool with turning out to be weird ass motherfuckers. I've been taking the high road with y'all ass every time. I didn't say you could judge somebody from being in the negative. I never said I was judging him for being in the negative. But don't come on this motherfucking app and say that I begged you to do a fuck thing when literally the situation that Javon was in required money and resources. And Jeanty has neither of those. So, what are we doing? What are we saying? I don't beg motherfuckers to do a fuck thing. Move out the way. I got it. And that's literally what it was. The most you did was what? Contact Rome? Nope. You didn't contact Rome because Merlin said she was going to do that. So Merlin did that. It was Merlin who contacted them.
Merlin is Jeanty's sister.
So you didn't do anything for real. But yet you want to sit on live and tell people we begged you to help Javon. We didn't beg you for a fuck thing. We reached out to you because we knew that you were in close proximity to Javon and the rest of us are not. I am in a Chicagoland area. You're in Jersey, Javon was in New York. Simple. It's very simple.
We're gonna move that up though. So I'm happy. Murder me.
So hold on. So I'm paying attention in the audience. And they are saying in this clip, they are just simply telling Javon's business.
Yeah, that's just BJ. BJ been swinging from the jump. BJ been saying it's the wrong clip, this the wrong clip. I just said, BJ, which clip need to be played?
No, because Trina literally just said it as well, that they're just telling Javon's business. It's
Trina
not,
don't motherfucking know nothing.
that it's not getting to the root of the problem. So if y'all have, yes, you may come up if you have reference, context, whatever clip it is that y'all looking for, you are welcome in the panel to provide the correct information if you feel like something is missing. Rosie?
Let me know, because this is the only clip I received. So
Hi, Bella. So there's a lot of clips that weren't. I only caught a couple from Friday because the GoFundMe was on the Thursday night. So what I had caught on Friday was after the GoFundMe, and it was on Pathological Princess panel when it had Ari Nicole in there. But this is how it went, okay?
Coffee was in that particular friend that is close to me too, on that live too. Like, I'm not getting how Coffee is getting the what? Yeah, it's Kofi. Yeah,
exactly, Peanut. Exactly, Peanut. Because by the time he ever mentioned that GoFundMe goal, it was already cleared. So for anybody to be thanking him for clearing anything, this nigga can't even clear a goal to pay his rent. So he damn sure ain't clearing no goal for nobody's fucking funeral. No shame. Family is grieving right now. Even if they did believe it was him and he took credit for that, that's still disgusting and evil in so many different ways. Like, I feel like they just be discovering words and just literally saying it, bro. They just be saying anything to justify it. Anything.
So basically, what it is there was a $3,000 GoFundMe.
Is there more to it? Because that was really. Yeah, just keep it going. That was messy. Let's listen.
So that was it. That was the clip that I got. And then Jeanty, hold on. That was the clip that I got because I didn't know what was going on when I logged on, right? So that was the clip I got. After that, Jeanty went live and he was like, "What's going on? I'm angry because they're holding this about me." The GoFundMe was $3,000 goal. They raised more than that when Jeanty was live. So they were trying to say that he had collected the cash apps and he showed proof that he didn't get cash apps. That's why I was just wanting to play that. They were upset about the fact that he had did it because they had a fallout last year. It's going on a year now that they had a fallout. So I just wanted to kind of give you some context that they seen that he was doing this for somebody. They came on there because they didn't like him and wanted to say something. So that's the only reason I came up here. That's the live that I had caught when Jeanty went live. What more do you want, Blaze? Nobody else has anything else. If you want to, the Chef Drama Llama has.
Chef. I just got
YouTube.
2 clips. I just got 2 clips from Chef Drama Llama. I got the live from Jeanty when they did it, and then I got the one after that. But nobody has time to listen to all of that. But I do have the 2 clips of that, but they're a little LONG.
Y'all are missing why Javon's information was brought to the forefront in the first place. Our mutual Kofi saw something, he spoke on it. And instead of Jeanty addressing Kofi, he went and addressed the entire group and talked about Javon's situation, which brought everybody else to the forefront. That's what happened. That's why it came up. Had Jeanty just kept his energy on Kofi and what Kofi said about him, Javon wouldn't have been brought up, period, at all. Nobody came at them because we didn't like them or anything like that. That wasn't the matter at hand. Father Chaos passed away. He was a mutual of all of us. We've all been in his panels before. He's been in our panels before. We knew him. We didn't like the fact that Jeanty was on live with his picture in the background and had his Cash App up for majority of that live, saying that he forgot, but it was up for majority of that live. That's what our friends spoke on. That's all they spoke on. Instead of addressing that specific issue, he went and said, y'all are saying all this to me, but sat and begged me to come and help you with the situation. We called on multiple people. That was a life or death situation. Y'all don't understand. People joking about it, people laughing about it. A person that we were all close to at one point. Jeanty used to call Javon his brother. Eb
No, Javon did not pass y'all. It
uncle.
was their friend King, Father Chaos.
Yes. Eb used to call Javon her nephew, all types of shit.
And finally, Bratz, damn.
We not gonna do this. The people that we were close to, we needed their help at the moment for a situation where we thought somebody that we love was gonna lose their life, literally. That's all it was. Jeanty wasn't begged. He was asked to assist in a situation. Many people, we reached out to so many people that were in close proximity to Javon so we could get him out. That's literally it. That situation did not have to be brought up. It did not have to be thrown in his face or our faces because he didn't do nothing to help. He did nothing to help. Literally. That's the context that y'all are missing. That's why it started. Nobody came at him first or anything like that. He dragged Javon, Bratz, and the rest of us into it because he didn't want to keep his energy on what Kofi said. Nobody said he had to help, but when he was called, into action, he said that he would help. Nobody forced him. It just ended up being that he didn't do nothing.
So what did Kofi say about him?
Kofi basically was live. He was playing music, and we had got word that Jeanty was hosting a Pro Pally versus the Black Community Live, and that Chaos picture was in the background, and he basically was just like, this shit is sick, it's disgusting, and people are trying to profit off of Chaos's death and holding a conversation that we know Chaos would not agree with. That's literally all that was said.
Okay, thank you, Sade and Bratz, for bringing some context to it, because
I just woke up, so like, what's going on? Like, did anybody
Stay up here because we got more questions. Don't move.
yeah,
Sade and
I got
Brad.
some questions for you guys because we were really confused about what was going on. So thank you guys very much for coming in and explaining.
To answer the question, Bradson, thank you for coming in. I received a Cash App message asking if I was going to speak on the situation between you, Jeanty, and Javon. I asked the audience if they wanted to speak on it. They voted yes, and now we're here. So, as far as this fallout, whatever's going on, the bottom line, it just sounds like
Asia. Just 2 days ago, you was in a comment section on Messy Talk trying to talk to me, being up my motherfucking ass, bitch. Now you flip flopping and you want to be on Jeanty dick. Shut your dirty ass the fuck up, on my soul. Like, you a flip flopping asshole. I'm not in the mood.
Oh, for the people who don't speak DebateTok terms, pro-Pally, that means pro-Palestine. Bratz, can you tell us, just give us the full recap in your version, what happened from the beginning, from the Jeanty going live, doing the Cash App, all of that. What happened and what got us to this point, please? Thank you.
Basically, we were getting word that our mutual Father Chaos had passed. Everybody was just mad in their business. You know, it was very shocking news. I pretty much had found out in the morning. I kept it to myself because I didn't see Chaos's closest mutuals speak out yet. And I just didn't want to be that person who broke the news before their closest friends found out, because I know that can be very traumatic. Then I ended up seeing Chaos best friend live with the memorial live for them. So I went up in there and just were remembering Chaos. After that live ended, Kofi was asked to go live and play some of Chaos's music because Kofi is a DJ. So we went over to we went over to Kofi's live where Kofi was playing Chaos's music. And we got word that his picture was in the background of Jeanty's live. Somebody went in there on a troll account to hear what the conversation was. And we heard the conversation was basically people talking about the Palestinian movement versus the pro-Black movement. Now, we all knew that Chaos was pro-Palestine. Chaos will not agree with anybody going to McDonald's just because Kamala lost the election, or calling Gaza a parking lot, anything of that nature. So it was very triggering for everybody who had just found out that Chaos just passed away a couple of hours ago, for them to see Chaos picture in the background of a live like that.
It was within a few hours of their passing?
Of us finding out that they passed, yes. This live was held within a few hours of us finding out that they passed. Now, people was coming to us. They said, Chaos picture was not up the whole time. It was, I guess, Jeanty got word and decided to put Chaos picture in the background. But it was Chaos' closest friends who began espousing concerns about people having up their Cash Apps while giving sob stories about being cool with Chaos. And see, the story keep being twisted like it was me and my mutuals who was worried about that. But it was Chaos's closest friends who had something to say about that. And me and my mutuals just was like, yeah, you're right. It definitely looked like that. It definitely gives profit off of somebody passing. That's just what that was. So everybody was upset. It is upsetting. After that, one of Chaos' closest mutuals reached out to Jeanty, and they were like, hey, it's triggering to see my friend's face in the background. They told him it's triggering for people who were not even close with Chaos to be having Chaos's pictures on their profile. Now, they were also in their live. It was a very, very small live where they had said some things about Jeanty. They had also brought up the fact that Chaos had said that they were taking a step back from Jeanty's platform and wasn't really liking how Jeanty's platform was going. And so they felt like it was just...
Tell that cat quit being messy, please.
Chaos had taken a step back from Jeanty's platform and just said they wasn't liking Jeanty's platform no more and didn't want to be around it. So they was like, it's just weird for you to be doing this, and Chaos didn't even mess with you the way you're trying to make it seem like Chaos was messing with you. I just wish a lot of people in the comments would shut up talking to me and stop adding me. I need to focus. I just woke up. So after that, one of my mutuals said, I'm about to go live and I'm about to call Jeanty out. And I was like, hey, there's no point in doing that. That anytime we speak on him, he just uses it as an opportunity to make more money, and that it's going to turn into a bigger situation. They did it anyway. On their background was topics about how liberals are fascists and things like that. Basically comparing liberals to conservatives, etc., etc. And Jeanty's face is in the background because Jeanty had just held a live where he was talking about leftists and put their face in the background. So it was literally that. And Chaos' closest friends ended up coming up and giving their thoughts and opinions on Chaos's face being used, and it not even being 12 hours since everybody had found out that Chaos had passed. And so when they brought that up, it just introduced a new vibe to the conversation. We then caught word that Jeanty was live, and Jeanty was responding to the fact that they said that he went live without any permission and that he was collecting money on the Chaos situation. Now, Jeanty is live. He got all these people coming up on his panel. AJ coming up there, screaming at the top of her lungs. This is DebateTok, AJ, not y'all, AJ. Screaming at the top of her lungs, talking about some, Jeanty is doing something. He's raising money that y'all didn't raise. Now, first the fuck off. Me and Sauce, Derek, Zodiac, we went live in the morning, did our regular debate. We got Chaos's GoFundMe in our link tree in our bio, and we have been pushing it all morning. I have no reason to sit around and try to clout chase or profit off of nobody's unalivement. When Chaos' closest mutuals came to me, gave me the GoFundMe link and said, Bratz, can you do what you do? And I said, absolutely. Simple. It's very simple because Chaos used to be in my lives. So it's being positioned as if we're mad that Jeanty raised money for a GoFundMe that was never in Jeanty's bio. What are we talking about? 2 days after Chaos passed, we looking in Jeanty's link tree or Binkus, whatever the fuck he got in his bio, and the GoFundMe is not there. I'm trying to figure out, how did you promote somebody GoFundMe to help with their funeral arrangements, but it was never in your motherfucking bio? A lot of y'all gonna stop playing with me, because today is not the day. It was never in that man's bio. Not one time did we hear that man direct anybody towards a GoFundMe. He claimed that he raised money for it. He claimed that he donated money towards it. We looked on the website. We seen about $50 between him and his fiance put on the website for Chaos. Cool, fine, dandy. But don't make it seem like anybody is mad because you were mourning a friend, or anybody was mad because you was putting on a GoFundMe that you were not putting the fuck on. Chaos family had already raised $2,000 before the GoFundMe had came to me. By the end of that day, the GoFundMe was already cleared. The day that me and Sauce went live pushing the GoFundMe. By the end of that day, the GoFundMe was already cleared. Before Jeanty ever mentioned a GoFundMe on his live, the GoFundMe was already cleared. So they trying to make it seem like, oh, Jeanty just got the last $1,000 for the GoFundMe and da-da-da-da. No, the fuck he did not. That shit was already clear before he ever mentioned a GoFundMe out of his motherfucking lips. I'm sick of people trying to pull on the heartstrings of their supporters and guilt trip their supporters and make shit look like what it's not. And so when Jeanty was getting confronted by Chaos's closest friends in regards to trying to profit off of his passing, he decided to say, oh, but y'all just called me to help Javon with his DV situation. He wanted to throw that up there because he can't take accountability. He don't know what accountability looks like. So instead of him taking accountability for what he was doing and how he was traumatizing Chaos's closest mutuals, he decided that what he wanted to do was put Javon's business out there and say, oh, Bratz was the main one begging me for help when Javon was missing. When the fuck did that happen? I'm trying to figure out, how did I beg somebody for help who got on the phone and said, I got negative $33 in my motherfucking bank account?
So, Bratz, I'm glad you said that because you've said a lot. There's a couple messy questions. Who had the negative $33? When did Javon go missing? And what happened with Javon's DV? And who's DVing Javon? Can you give us those?
Can't give you all that, and you know that. What I can...
Who has the negative $33?
The person who had negative $33 in their bank account was...
Could you say their name?
Jeanty.
Okay. Now,
DJ
what happened with Javon? When did he go
AC,
missing?
BBL Drizzy DJ was
When did Javon go missing, girl?
Javon went missing about a month ago.
And y'all found him?